afternoon and welcome to Comet Park in Catonsville, Maryland for a beautiful sun-drenched day here at the facility. It's going to be a good one. It's the Bulls of Hereford, 9-6 record, coming in against your Comets, home standing at 8-4 right now. Both teams are warming up right now. It is an early afternoon contest as I got to fix the camera. Sorry about that. I'm getting notations that the camera's off, and it is. Let me try to fix it. I apologize for that, guys. We had a little turmoil before we started here. There we go. Now we've got it fixed. Thank you for that notation, Jen. We had the Hereford pitcher was getting loose and throwing the ball against the fence, and it racked the camera all the way up. All right, so let me get over here real quick and open up the stream so that I can at least say hello to the chat. Boom. Give me just 1 second. It's a beautiful day at the park here today. The sun is out. We're in the low 60s over here for today's game. Minimal wind, which is good for Comet Park. We usually have a high wind going on here today, and no, we're going to be good. So in the distance off to the right, you see the Bulls getting loose. They just got here momentarily. Take a look at their lineup here in just a second. As I can get Preston's phone going here. The Bulls are coached by Brad Duvall, Greg Knighton, Matt Alsip, and Will DeSantis. Their roster is as follows. Number 1, Nick Jeppy. Number 2, Minky O. Number 3, Liam Kopajic. Very cool name. Number 4, Ryan Larkin. Number 5, Willie DeSantis. Number 7, Andrew Larkin. Number 8, Nick Westberg. Number 9, Ryan Kruzinski. Number 10, Daniel Mentz. Number 13, Alex Smith. Number 15, Sean Verderame. Number 16, Gavin Jecker. Number 18, Peyton Whittle. Number 19, Evan Del Libro. Number 20, Chris Mentz. Number 21, Jet Steller. Number 22, Jack Kinsey. Number 23, Brendan Young. Number 24, Trayton Daggett. Number 25, Judd Steller. And number 53, Leighton Alsip. Trying to get the stream pulled up here real quick. Preston's phone is not cooperating right now. Bear with me for a second, everybody. Let me close this down away and try it again. I guess it's a lot of signals being pulled. We got 5G coverage right here right now. I should be able to get it. We'll go over the Comets roster in just a minute. We're about 7 minutes out on game time. 7 minutes out on game time. 1 p.m. start here this afternoon. YouTube giving anybody else fits today? I'm going to turn off Preston's camera completely here. Turn this phone off and restart it. Give me just a second to bring the phone back up. Let's look at the Catonsville roster while we're at it here. Catonsville right now has a 320 batting average, 404 on-base percentage, 432 slugging percentage, 19% strikeout ratio. That's dropped drastically in the last couple of weeks. Fielding percentage at 912, 26 total errors on the year. Look at the roster for the lineup for the Comets. Logan Myler is leading the team in average, hitting .472. He's tied for the team lead with 7 walks, tied for the team lead in runs scored with 13, and leads the team in hit by pitches with 4. Number 2, Harrison Dean, hitting .409 on the year, leads the team in plate appearances with 49, leads the team in 18 total hits. Number 3, Colin Hood, he's been on fire lately, hitting .440. Number 4, Rory Reinhart, in 4 plate appearances, hitting .333. Number 5, Blake Kolaric, bringing his average up. He's up to 200, working to get over that Mendoza line. Tied for the team leading walks with 7. Number 6, Preston McDevitt, 3 plate appearances, hitting .333. Number 7, Jaden Cadzillo, 3 plate appearances, looking for his average this year, still hitting zeros. Number 8, Devin Benhayen, hitting .318 on the year and solid. Number 9, Rowan Walchek, had a great game at last game, hitting .250 and 7 plate appearances. Number 11, Matt Rosebloom, no average this year. He will be your pitcher of record today. Number 12, Adam Steffen, hitting .235. Number 13, Braden Goodwin. He'll be hitting the DH today, batting .355. Number 14, Jack Kearney, no average yet in 11 plate appearances. Number 15, Gunnar Gemmel, hitting 143 in 9 plate appearances. Number 17, Dan Lauer, hitting 378. Number 18, Dominic Landricina, no average with 1 plate appearance. Number 19, Braden Bates, hitting 508 plate appearances. 21, Cody Schwartz, 3 plate appearances, hitting 500. Number 22, Tommy Bolster, hitting 282 in the year. Leads the team in stolen bases with 10 and RBIs with 13. And number 23, Billy Armenis, hitting 160 on the year. It's going to be a fun day here. The Bulls are getting ready to do their warm-ups, and they're going to take the field here and do that. We'll be talking with you through that as we go. I'll say hello to chat in just a few minutes here once I can get the secondary phone back up and running. I had to shut it all the way down and restart it here, and it's taking a second to fire up. Starting pitcher today for the Bulls is number 22 on your docket, number 22, and that will be Jack Kinsey. Talked with Jack for a few minutes before the game here. We just talked about what he's looking to do. He's a 3-pitch pitcher, fastball, curveball, or fastball slider, and a straight change. He's just looking for consistency. He's had a pretty good year so far, and he's looking to carry that out today against Catonsville. Catonsville on the hill. We got Matty Rosebloom on the hill. We'll be talking about his statistics in just a moment. You'll be able to watch the warm-ups here as we go through. Hopefully this reset of the phone. No connection. How does Preston have no connection? That's part of his challenge. It's weird when you have 2 phones sitting right next to each other and one has a signal and one doesn't. Let's take a look at some of the statistics for Rosebloom real quick while we're waiting. I apologize again. I cannot see the stream. And let me pull up Catonsville's numbers so I can give you Rosebloom's pitching statistics. That's pitching. So let's look at Matt this year. Rosebloom has 20 innings pitched. He's been in 4 games, 4 starts, 91 batters faced. Total pitches 317. He's 2-0 record currently. He's given up 18 hits and 9 runs, 5 of which are earned this year. So he's been pretty solid. Matter of consistency there as he goes through. He's given up 7 walks, has 21 strikeouts, 8 of which are looking. He's hit 3 hitters. His ERA is a 1.69, very solid. 17 left on base. He's had 8 stolen bases against him. Teams are batting .225 against Matt. I may have to take Preston's phone and do something with it here because this is driving me nuts. Settings. Airplane mode on for a second. Airplane mode off. Enjoy the warm-ups there with the Hereford team. We're 1 minute from game time, but we're a couple minutes out as they're just finishing their warm-ups. Jen, in the comic control room, can you give me an update on if the stream is coming through clear? I cannot see anything right now. I'm completely blind. We're probably about, I'd say, 10 minutes out from game time total by the time they finish his warm-ups. We'll go over starting lineups, so we do. I do have Catonsville starting lineup here right now. I'll be able to pull up Hereford's in just a minute on Game Changer. Comets are going to go with number 2, Harrison Dean at short. Number 1, Logan Myler at second base. Tommy Bolster, number 16, will be in center field. Adam Steffen, number 12, will be in left. Dan Lauer, number 17, will be behind the plate. Colin Hood will be at third base, number 3. Number 8, Devin Van Hayen, will be in right field. The pitcher spot will bat in the 8th spot, and that will be the DH Goodwin. And Billy Armenis, will be playing first base. And he'll be number 23. I'm going to keep trying to pull up YouTube. Anybody else having trouble with mobile YouTube at all? Preston's getting all kind of notations from every other thing, but I just can't get YouTube to come up at all. I wonder if mobile YouTube is down. Jen, could you take a look at mobile YouTube on your phone? YouTube is good for you? Okay, thank you. I'm on 5G plus here with Preston's phone and cannot connect into this app. Let me try his studio. Let me see if I can get to it from his studio. I've done a full reboot of the whole phone. There's nothing else open but YouTube right now. I cannot get it to come up. It's just, I'm just getting a spinny moniker. We'll work through it once game starts. I'll utilize my moderators that are in the chat, and we'll say hello, making sure we're saying hello to everybody that way. I wonder if I would delete the app completely. Let me try that. I'm going to delete his app real quick, and I'm going to re-upload it. Remove app. Well, actually, I can't do that because he's in the field and I don't know his access codes. Can I get Preston for a second? Is that okay? I just want to be respectful to you. Can you yell him to come over here? I just want to be respectful, Coach. Give me a hand. Yeah, come here. Help me. Do we have to delete this app and redo it? It won't open. You know? Preston's got a VPN shield on here. I didn't know that. There you go. Thank you. Way to go. Good job, bud. All right, we're back up and running, which is good. Now I can see everything. Thank you, Jen, for the help back there. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat and welcome you all in. Preston had a VPN shield on there, which I did not know. Fred O'Malley, hello. Debbie Burnfeld, hello. Welcome in. Thank you. Genie525 for being here. Zippity Doug is in the house. Good to see you, Doug. Appreciate you being here. Surf Bum John is in the house. Welcome in. Jacob Herring is in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. Curtis family, hello, Chris. Welcome in today. Thank you for joining. Jonathan Chung is in the house. Good to see you. And Tomorrowland Traveler. I think we're all caught up there. All caught up. All right, let me get the game changer over where we need. We are just minutes away from game time. The umpires are here, and they are waiting and ready to go. So we're not far from first pitch here tonight. Let me put Preston's phone back over on the module. And we are covered and good and ready to go. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Hereford's finishing up their warm-ups. And I'm looking forward to today's game here. Again, apologize for a couple minutes late. Hereford ran into a little bit of traffic coming down. So they do give the teams full time to get their warm-ups in. Both umpires are waiting here patiently. We're just about done. Looks like both starting pitchers are ready to go. So I'm sure we're not far at all from kicking it off. If you are new coming in, please say hello in the chat. We welcome you to come in today. Live broadcast, YouTube Live for Hereford Bulls versus Catonsville Comets, coming out to you from Baltimore, Maryland. Make sure I'm not missing anybody as we go through. Make sure you're using your emojis. If you're a member of the channel, you've got comment emojis that are in there. We also have the strikeout emoji. We have the home run emoji. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to see couple of those for the Catonsville Pictures and the Catonsville Hitters today. Both teams have solid rosters of close to 20 each in there. JV teams are playing at the away field today, which means the JV team is away in Hereford. That's beautiful country up there, but that is a little bit of a ride to get to for the Comets. I've got a windsock over top me. I'm using actually my sign today to cover me up. With this 1 o'clock start, I have got the sun directly over top of my whole broadcast table here, which makes it tough to see. So I'm going to have to work through it. Try to do that. Let me take this off of here so I can see my text. Okay, Jen, thank you. Thank you. They're just about done their warm-ups here. Jen, just an FYI, if you hit me up and I don't see it, just tell me in the chat. I'm going back and forth between the two, but this sun is rough. I'm going to go buy one of those umbrellas that you can hook to the table and like put up. It'll be right on the table, and then I'll be able to have full coverage here, be able to see these screens all the time, because these earlier afternoon games, we've done a couple of them this year. It really makes it tough to see the phone. Lineup doo-ups, zippity-doo Doug dropping them in there already. There he goes. Dean, Myler, Bolster, everybody, and dropping in the Bulls lineup as well. That's awesome. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate that. Let me see if I can get the Bulls. It always takes me longer to get the broadcast itself up here once the signal comes down through the phones and everything. So I still don't have it yet. Once it comes up on my end. Thank you, Doug. You can keep an eye on the scoreboard. Score will be in the left-hand corner of your broadcast window. You see both coaches are up there right now going over with umpires. You'll also be able to keep up with everything going on in the game within your chat as well, as our moderators will be highlighting those that are due up, highlighting pitchers, and all that information today. Catonsville will be your home team. They'll be taking the field shortly. Catonsville in their home whites, all white out for the Comets today. Hereford on the road be maroon red with white pants. It's going to be a good game here. Two solid teams, two very, I think, evenly matched teams. Both of them come and bring their A game. This could be something good here today. Today seems like a soft ice cream day. Got to find Mr. Softy. They're going over the ground rules, taking it all the way out. Catonsville, of course, has the backstop here. If you look, it's a huge drop. It's almost a 3-foot drop here to get down to where I'm at. So if you come behind the backstop, ball gets loose back here. Runners take the chance of not only a one-base advance, but possibly two on a stolen base. They could go first to third. Quilek, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. We got 25 people in here already right now. Where's everybody watching from? What part of the world? What part of the country? Where are you watching today's game from? The athletes always like to look and go back and see it a little bit later on and check out where everybody's watching from. Jen, you're not wrong. Jen's running command center for us today, guys. We appreciate her and all her efforts to help us out. Louisiana in the house, South Florida in the house, Philadelphia or Pennsylvania in the house, Ohio, Ohio in the house, DFW, an area in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas in the house, Illinois in the house. Loving it from all over. All over. All right, both coaches have shaken hands. They're ready to go. Comets are about ready to take the field. It's just about game time, everybody. Got a beautiful sky out here. Not a cloud in the sky. It's as clear as daylight out here today. Umpires are out there. They're going over final. Umpires reminding the coaches, hey, you got to keep me full of balls today. You got that golf course back there. Jack Kinsey getting ready to finishes his warm-ups. He's heading back to the dugout. Here go the Comets taking the field. A little bit of random applause from the up-top parents. And Matty Rosebloom takes his way out to the mound. City of Champions, Doug says. Doug, you're not from Baltimore. At least last I looked, you're not. Rosebloom getting his warm-ups. You're getting a good look at Rosebloom warming up today out there on the mound. We got a beautiful day here for baseball. No clouds, light wind. Big game here is two teams evenly matched. Hereford's had a solid, consistent year. Still looking to see if Game Changer is fully up yet. I don't have it yet. All right, ball's coming down. First pitch about to happen. All right, leading off is going to be your pitcher record today, Jack Kinsey, number 22 for Hereford. Rosebloom's about ready. Hereford's cheering on their team, making some noise. Catcher's going out to talk to Rosebloom, Lauer, making sure they're on the same page. The umpire's ready. Players are ready. It's time for baseball here in Baltimore. Rosebloom looks in. Kinsey's in the batter's box. Here we go. First pitch coming. Ball upstairs. 112. 112 game time. 112 game time. 1-0 pitch. Strike. 1-1. Straight up in the air over by second base. Myler's in. He'll make the play. One away. Fly ball to second base. Your lineup for your Bulls is going to be Kinsey, Alsip, Kospacek. Hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Metz, DeSantis, Whittle, Vertime, Larkin, and Metz. Right-handed hitter steps in. Alsip, he's ready to go. Ground ball, tapped foul. That's a strike. Let's see what we got over here. Want to make sure we say hello to all those ninja watchers out there. All the people that are watching from afar. We appreciate you. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. 0-2. Watching the game is all part of those in the chat and those in the ninja. I do like Mr. Softy. Swing and a miss on the tip, and Lauer holds. That's strike 3. Take a seat over there. Hit up that strikeout emoji in the chat. Thank you, Doug. Rosebloom looks in. 2 outs here in the inning. Third hitter in the lineup. Popped up. Right field. Coming in is Ben Hay, and he'll make the play. 3 up, 3 down. Comets going to hit, everybody. Comets going to hit. I don't know if their game changer's working, Doug, because the coach told me he didn't bring it with him today. So it might just be there. It's just not running. Yeah, the stats are working for the Hereford team. I'm looking at it right now. Well, the overall stats of them for the year will not, but this internal in-game statistics will be working. Catonsville's game changer is not active today. The coach is not using it today. He'll go in and enter it later. Going back out to the mound, Jack Kinsey. Again, for those who missed it, I talked to Kinsey early before the game. Throws a fastball, a changeup, and a curveball is what he throws. He's had a pretty solid year, looking for another straight outing here. Looking to attack the zone and go at it strong. And you see big, tall drink of water out there. He's got a nice fluid motion as he's working his warm-ups here. We'll look at defensively around the field here in the sun here as I got to do this. It's going to be a fun day. Work in the sun. All right, we got in the outfield, Alsip, DeSantis, and Metz. Over at third base, you got Vertebay, Metz at short, Kopajetic at second, Larkin at first, Dean behind the plate. That is going to be your defensive allotment. Defensive allotment there. Ball coming down. We're about ready for Comet swings today. I'm definitely going to go online and try to find me an umbrella that can hook to the table. That's something I've got to do. I need to be reminded about that later. I'll forget. All right, let's go. Harrison Dean going to start it off. Dean hitting .409 on the year, leading the team in plate appearances with 49, leads the team with 18 total hits. Comets looking for their first hit of the game. Kinsey kicks and deals first pitch. Line drive center field. Center fielder coming in. Base hit. Going to fall in for Dean. Comets get it going early. Here comes Myler. Myler this year leading the team in average at .472 in 12 games played. Right-hander waiting on the pitch. Dean not going. Fakes the bunt. Going to pop it up. It's going to be out of play. Great hustle by the catcher, Whittle. Great hustle by Whittle behind the plate after that ball. Myler this year also leading the team with 7 walks. He's up there ready to go. He's looking to try to get there around. Comets playing small ball early. Right-hander kicks in. Deals. Popped up foul. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Bolster on deck. He's going to follow. Bolster on deck to follow. I'm not wearing black and gold tonight. I'll wear black and gold when Molly's wearing purple. Throw her to first. He's just back. There's another foul ball going back on the golf course. We got golf course balls going on right now. Last thing you want is your balls back in the water getting all wet. Hitting a water detour on that golf course. Here's the pitch. Not going. Fly ball right behind the shortstop area. Shortstop floats back. He's going to make the play. 1 away. He's going to bring up Tommy Bolster. Bolster going into today's game. He's hitting .282 on the year in 12 games. Leads the team in stolen bases. Leads the team in RBIs. Swing and a miss. Big sweeping slider. Nice pitch right there by Kinsey. Strike 1. Stefan on deck. Ball throw over to first. He's back. Stefan and I were talking before the game. I was concerned for his safety out in left field today. As the last time the Comets were home playing Lansdowne, the left fielder left a circus out there. You got to watch out for the circus tents. Ball comes inside. Throw down to first again. Dean is back. He's going to be filthy. They're going to need a whole can of bleach just to clean that jersey. Bolster in there waiting. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here. Comets bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Right there. Delayed call by Blue. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Well, there was a circus here the other day, that's for sure. And here goes the winds kicking up. Just as I said, we had no winds. Now we got the cold, blustery wind coming across. Here's a pitch. Bolster swings in the dirt. They're going to throw down at Dean. He's back. Bolster goes down swinging. That's an out. Hatbox Ghost, welcome in. Jonathan Chong joining us from Canada. We got global coverage today on the Comets Broadcasting Network, the CBN. Adam Steffen stepping in, everybody. Steffen, your cleanup hitter today, hitting 235 on the year through 10 games played. Here's the pitch. Right there to start it. Comets not sending the runners yet. They're testing out the catcher yet. That's true. Popped up down the first base line. Maybe play, but the wind's blowing it back in. First baseman will make the play, and they're going to call it an out before he goes out of play. Steffen's giving it to the umpire, saying you can't let them make the call. That's your call, not their other team. The umpire looking him down. Now the first base coach is going to have a conversation with him. He's not wrong from that aspect. The umpire was tracking over. He did not make any call. And then the other team, the other coach, made the out signal. And right after that, the umpire said, yep, that's an out. So, perceptions. All right, second inning coming up. Let's see where we're at in the lineup here. All right, we've got Metz, DeSantis, Whittle, and Verdame. I'm going to go with Verdame. It's a cool name. Verdeeraime. Verdame. It looks pretty cool. That's all I got to say. Rosebloom back out to the mound for the Comets. No score here after one. It's going to bring up number 20, Chris Metz. Chris Metz coming up. Rosebloom at the set. Rocks and deals. Ball outside, 1-0. Welcome in, Rinser. Thanks for joining today. This wind is going to be fun today. Ball down low. Full count, 3-2. Pop straight up. Behind the shortstop area. Dean's calling for it. Oh, he'll make an error. He'll drop in front of him. Throw it to first to try to get the runner. He's back safe. That'll be an error on Dean in the infield. Unfortunate for the Comets. Brandon, how you doing? Welcome in. That's going to bring up number 5, Willie DeSantis. His first at bat of the game. Willie DeSantis. Left-handed stick in there. Runner at first gets a short lead. Rosebloom looks him back. Fakes the bunt. There's a strike. Delayed steal. He is out at second. Delayed steal. Dean came flying over on the delayed steal. Dan Lauer throws a P. Take a seat over there. That's an out. Another assist for Lauer this year. His put-out ratio is solid. Rosebloom back to the top of the rock. 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Here's the rock and the fire. Popped up. That's going to be well out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the second. Rosebloom rocks and fires. Ground ball hit hard over to second. Booted a little bit and dropped. Knocked down E4. E4 on that one. Comets with 2 errors here in the first. Unlike them, they've been doing really well lately in taking that error ratio down. Runner on first. Let's see if they can shut it down here. Number 18 coming up is Peyton Whittle. Peyton Whittle is now up. 1 out here in the inning. Rosebloom having to work a little bit more than would be expected. Throws to first. Runner's back. Yeah, Jerry, you saw that over there, huh? Rosebloom at the set, looks in for the call. He got it. There's the pitch. Strike right there. Peyton Whittle up there, the starting catcher for the Bulls. Right-handed stick. Verderame on deck. Faces around a bunt. Throw to first. Almost got him. He was leaning. He got back. He was leaning. Sometimes you can catch him leaning. Rosebloom at the rock to set. He's ready. Coming around a bunt. Tries a bunt. There's a strike. Lauer to second. He is out. That's 2 this inning. 2 get on, 2 get out as Lauer throws down some seeds. Dan Lauer, Comets captain catcher, throwing pellets this morning. Shooting darts, dropping ducks, however you want to call it. It's 2 steals and 2 outs. That's 1,000%. That's a winner by me. 2 strikes on the hitter. Here we go with Rosebloom. Curveball, fouls it off, protecting. Nice job in there. Whittle to be followed by Verderame and Larkin and Metz. Rosebloom at the set, ready to go. Line drive down to first, over the first baseman's head, down in the right field corner. Going to roll in there, heading for 2. He's going to pull up the truck and says, nope. Going to hold those horses as Ben Hayen gets over there quick and holds him to a corner single. Make sure you're subscribed if you have not yet already, if you're brand new to us. We will be doing the NFL draft tonight live for that if you want to come on and join us. Comets looking for they're going to get a runner for the catcher over there in Hereford. Number 21, Jet Stellar. Jet Stellar will be your runner of record as a courtesy for the catcher. Third baseman steps in for the Bulls. Ball outside. Lauer drops it, but he pounces on it. No action over first. From the stretch, Rosebloom looks in. Third base. He's ready. Strike right there. 1-1. Comets quietly cheering on their pitcher. I can hear them. Soft murmur as they're letting him know. Here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. Throw down to first. Back easily. Back easily. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second inning. No score in the game as of yet. Runner gets his lead over at first. Strike right there. Comes even, 2-2. Tell a friend about our channel. Tell them about baseball going on over here. Got something to listen to in the afternoon as you're at home working at the house or sitting by the pool or eating Mickey waffles, whatever way. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit hard. Joey Dean's going to charge it. Only play is first. Comes across. Got him. 5-3. 5-3. We're going to the bottom of the second, everybody. Coach has just called his team on top of him to talk to him real quick. Lauer, Hood, Benhayen, Goodwin, and Armenis. Bottom of the Comets lineup to up here. Bottom of the inning. Later on today, we'll be live with the NFL Draft. Tomorrow, over the weekend, we've got Cavaliers playoff basketball. We've got Orioles baseball over the weekend. We've got UFL football coming up over the weekend. And we've got Disney content galore coming and hang out with us on Sunday as the ladies of the Triple C sit down for another great quality interview, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Plus, I think we're going to do some Cubs baseball late. Cubs baseball Sunday late. So that'll give us something to do as well. Trying to keep busy with all this quality content out there to push around. I got to try to give everybody in Cleveland a free Big Mac. So I'm going to broadcast a game and give away free Big Mac to the entire city of Cleveland. No other YouTuber is telling you, hey, you're going to get a free Big Mac. You get 100 points on the board, and we'll give it away. Pitcher's done his warm-ups. We're about ready to go here. Lauer coming in. He's really upped his game over the last couple of weeks. Dan Lauer now hitting 378 on the year. 378 on the year. Right-handed catcher steps in. Ready to go. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, tapped foul. Kinsey up there had a good first inning. Looking to replicate that for the Bulls in a second. Swing and a miss out in front of the change. Two strikes on the hitter. Kinsey rocks and fires. Ball up top. Nice thought. He went up with high cheese. Lauer's not hungry. He's not nibbling on that cheese this afternoon. He had a good breakfast. He don't need that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rocks and deals. Change up, straight change. Third baseman's going to cut off the shortstop. Going to first. He is safe. Lauer's going to beat it out for an infield hit. Lauer's going to beat it out for an infield hit. Great hustle by the Comets catcher. And we're going to have the courtesy runner going in. Number 4, Rory Reinhardt. Now batting for the Comets, number 3, Colin Hood, hitting .440 on the year. Number 3, Hood. Runner at first, Reinhardt gets his lead. Here's the pitch. Hood swings and a miss. Big cut on the inside pitch. Saw something he liked. It was going to take a whack at it. Throw over to first. Runner's back. This Hereford team is doing a good job of keeping runners at attention over there. Kinsey looks in, throws to first again. Reinhardt's back. Either that or Kinsey is getting he's getting NIL money from Tide detergent. He's trying to get everybody dirty, so they'll spend more on Tide detergent. Popped up, Hood into right field. Down the right field line, into the sun. Tough play for the right fielder. He'll make the catch. Nice play out there in right. Metz with the play. Nice job. 1 away. Here comes Benhayen. Benhayen, the 7th hitter in the lineup. Van Hayen to be followed by Goodwin and Armenis today. No score here in the second. One away, runner on first. Comets looking to get their first runner past second base. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, 1-0. Ball up top, 2-0. That's a nice set of balls right there. Up top, high, you got to let them go. You can't go leeching after those. Wants to match up that pair with a couple more and get on base. Here's the pitch. Ball up top, 3-0. Dave Stragan, hello, welcome in. 3-0 pitch. Good one on deck. He's got to keep a one on base. Ball gets away from the catcher. Ball 4. Reinhardt runs all the way to second, thinks about third. Nice hustle by the catcher. Real nice hustle by Whittle to keep him at first and second. And that's going to bring up the man they want up there right now. Braden Goodwin hitting .355. He's challenged for the team lead in RBIs throughout the year. Having a solid year. 1 out in the inning. Kinsey will go to the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Scoots away from the catcher. Reinhardt gets a late start. He's still going to get there. This ball, like I told you, you got a huge drop behind home plate all the way back to the fence. That ball just hit that hill and started going. And that little roll turned into a big roll. Comets at second and third on the pass ball. Went off the catcher's glove. That's a deflection. Pass ball scoring. Here's the pitch. Ball upstairs. 2-0. 2-0. Goodwin looks down to third. Coach Warm just made some Karate Kid motion. I don't know what that was. He's telling him to hit it. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And big cut right there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Armenis on deck. Ball upstairs. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Upstairs. That's a walk. Bases loaded. Coach has called timeout. Coming up is going to be Armenis. All right, here we go. Armenis is ready to step in. Base is loaded here, 1 out. Popped up foul. Pitch comes in just a little bit high. 1-1. 1 out. Base is loaded. Nowhere to put him. Here's the pitch. Left field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to hold up the second runner. RBI single for Armenis. Comets up 1-0 here in the second. And that rolls the lineup to the top of the Comets order. One ball, no strikes from the stretch. Kinsey deals. Strike, 1-1. Tapped out in front of the plate, right past the shortstop's got to get it. Got to throw out at first. Nobody there. Infield hit. Infield hit. Line drive base hit into right field. 1 run will score. They're going to hold it. They're playing station to station. RBI singles for Dean and Myler. Comets up 3-0. All right, here comes Bolster. Comets up 3-0. Ball upstairs, 1-0. Right-hander steps in there, 1-0, 1 out. Base is still loaded, full of Comets. Throw to third. Runner's back. Bolster to be followed by Steffen and Lauer. Check swing, 2-0. Comets up 3 here in the second. Base is loaded, 1 away still. Anything to the outfield should get another run. Foul tip, straight back. Out onto the road. We got a good crowd here today. Looks like the girls, maybe softball or lacrosse teams, one of the two, pulling up on the hill. A lot of parents out for this early afternoon, evening structure. A lot of fans down from the Hereford area as well. Another foul tip. Bolster taking a quick break. Give the catcher and the umpire a second to get back together. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Base is still loaded here. Steffen to be followed by Lauer. All Comet players chopping at the bit to get out there. Bolster's going to step back in. Nowhere to put him. He needs to throw a strike. Fouls that one off again. We're wasting balls today. Ball outside. He'll take a walk. That's an RBI walk for Bolster. All right, here we go. Stepping back in. Steffen takes a strike. One out here still in the inning. Base is still loaded. Comets with 4 on the board here. Ball down low. Good to see Jason Thibodeau in here. Kay Willoughby, Rinser, Zippity Doo Dog, Debbie Bernfeld, and more. Appreciate all you being here today. Celebrating a good game of Comets baseball. Swing and a miss by Stefan. 1-2. Lauer on deck. Still only 1 out in the inning. Right-hander. Deals. Line drive right at the second base with 1 hop. Flips to second for 1. Back to first. They're not going to get it. Not going to get it. Another run scores on the fielder's choice. 4-6 on the fielder's choice. RBI opportunity right there. Comets up 5-0. And here comes Dan Lauer. Lauer today, 1 for 1 with a run scored early already. Kinsey out on the mound trying to work through a tough inning here in the second. Right-hander looks in. Checks out the batter. He's ready to go. Runner not going. Check swing strike called right there. Lauer waiting on the pitch. Kinsey rocks and deals. Swing and a miss. Big cut. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss up top. Goes up, can't get it. That'll end the inning. Comets put up 5, though. We'll be right back after this break, everybody. All right, back here at the top of the 3rd inning. Rosebloom gets his final warm-ups together. Coming up this inning for the Bulls, you're going to have Larkin, Metz, and then top of the order with Kinsey and Alsip coming up this inning. Bulls pitcher so far, 49 pitches, 31 total strikes through the 2nd inning. Roseboom back out on the mound. Ryan Larkin up there ready to hit. Ground ball hit hard over the third. Base hit in the 6 hole. Diving effort by Hood, but it was out of his reach. All right, Doug's headed back to work. Thank you, Doug, for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. Don't work too hard. It's good to bring up the final hitter in the lineup for your 9th hitter for your Bulls. Metz, a right fielder. First pitch is a strike. Daniel Metz. Right-hander's ready, waiting on Rosebloom. Runner's not going. Got him hard. Base hit in the 6 hole. 2 of them back to back, same exact locations. 2 singles in a row. All right, let's go bring up the top of the order now. Starting pitcher today, number 22, Jack Kinsey, coming in there to stick. Kinsey today 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Big straight change. What a pitch. Kinsey was way out in front of that one. Roseboom bent over at the set. Nobody out here in the third. Here's the pitch. Strike right there. Roseboom out in front, 0-2. Ground ball hit over to short. Dean up with it, goes to third. Out. Got him. 6-3, 6-5 on the scorecard. 6-5 on the scorecard for the first out of the fielder's choice. Leighton Alsip up there now. Number 2 hitter in the lineup. Line drive, center field. That's going to fall. Base hit. Fielded out there by Bolster. Coming up, throw it hard down the middle. They're going to hold the runner at third. Hereford's got bases loaded, and the juice is flowing here in the third. Come with the number 3 hitter in the lineup. That's going to bring up number 3, Liam Kopajetic. Liam Kopajetic, 0 for 1, his first at bat. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Rosebloom's going to go from a stretch, trying to work out of this. From the set, looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike right there to start him out. Ideal situation is a ground ball right to the pitcher. That's a quick 2. He'll take it out any way he can get it right now. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Flips to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Fielder's choice. Run coming home. Play at the plate. He is safe. Save at the plate. On the play, shortstop to second baseman on a hard slide at second. Myler, no one communicated with Myler. The runner was coming home. Runner comes in. They steal one on that one. On the play, 5-2 now. Runner at first base, 2 outs in the inning. That's going to bring up Chris Metz. Chris Metz, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 today. Right-hander Roseboom looks out, throws to first. He's back. Right-hander sets. Throw to first. Back again. Jerry, Preston's in the 11th grade. Pops straight up in the infield. Wind's blowing it around. Shortstop's calling it. Left fielder in. Shortstop still calling it. He'll make a Stokoe catch as he falls down. The wind blowing it around. Dean will make the play. And we're going to the middle of the third. Comets got to try to answer. Comets got to try to answer. Coming up this inning will be Hood, Ben-Hayen, and Goodwin. Hood, Ben-Hayen, and Goodwin. Coming up for the Comets. 5-2 game going to the bottom of the third. And it looks like the same pitcher record's going to go back out there for your Bulls. That'll be number 22, Jack Kinsey. 22, Jack Kinsey. Comets trying to get fired up. Comets got a good crowd out here today. Looks like several of the athletic teams that are not playing today are coming over here. Might be lacrosse for boys and girls coming over here, taking a look at the game today while they're watching. Probably the biggest crowd of the year, to be honest with you. Kinsey's getting his warm-ups finished up. Comets are in the bottom part of their lineup. Comets pitcher Roseboom, 29 pitches, 22 total strikes. through 3. Just about done his warm-ups. Hood today 0 for 1. Looking to get back on the snide. Let's do it. We did this a little bit earlier. Let's do it again. We got 36 people watching right now. First off, if you're new in any way, shape, or form, hit that subscribe today and join the action for Comets baseball, Orioles baseball, MLB across the board. If you're a baseball fan, this is your place to be. Let's load up that chat right now, if you would. Even if you did it before, do it once again for me. Let these athletes know where you're watching from. When they watch the replay, let them see in the chat where you're watching from. Put your state or your country in there for me today. I'd really appreciate it. Kinsey's up on the mound, ready to go. Love to explore. Welcome in. Love to explore. Coming in from the UK. Europe is watching today. Pennsylvania is watching. Love it. Massachusetts watching in the house right now. 0-1 pitch coming in. Chicago, Illinois coming in. Keith Winter coming in from Cincinnati. Kinsey kicks and deals. Hood takes a strike. 0-2. We are all over the country. We got Canada and the UK in the house today. Here's the pitch. Hood racks it up the middle. Shortstop over. He'll make the play, and he is out at first. 6-3. Nice play up the middle to take away a hit from Hood. South Florida in the house today. That was a tough run. Hood drilled that ball up the middle. Kid made a nice play, took away a base hit. That's going to bring up Van Hayen. Shortstop Metz made a nice play on that one. Van Hayen takes ball 1. Good crowd at the field. Good crowd in the chat today. There's a strike again. 1-2. Foul tip. That's a strike. 1-2. Foul tip is a strike. Popped up in the infield, going out of play, down the third base line. Third baseman lost it, and that's going to fall. Foul. New life for Van Hayen as the wind played a little tricks. Third baseman turned the wrong way, and it was out of his reach. Goodwin on deck. Right-hander Kinsey on the mound. Rocks and deals. Popped up again. That's going to be straight back and out of play. Hereford has action in their bullpen. Kinsey back up on the mound. Strike 3 looking, but Van Hayen takes one on the outside corner for strike 3. 2 outs here in the inning. Here comes Goodwin. Cameron, welcome in. Goodwin today. No bat at record. He walked his first at bat and scored a run. Right-hander deals. Swing and a miss down low. Went down fishing for it. There was nothing in that pond. Came up completely out. No bait, no fish. Hell, he almost lost his tackle on a bottle of cork swinging that low. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Foul tip. That's going to be strike 2. Two outs here in the third. And then it's on deck. Ball down low. They said no, he did not swing. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3 up top. Flips it down there. That'll be an out. Bullpen action for Hereford is Andrew Larkin. Andrew Larkin getting warmed up in the pen. We'll take you to a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, coming back to the field here for the top of the fourth, it's going to be DeSantis, Whittle, and Verdame. That's a cool name, but then it's tough to say when you're reading it. Gloria Thibodeau, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Shanna Jeffrey, thank you for joining the Showtime crew. We appreciate you today. We appreciate you. Here comes DeSantis, pulls back, takes a ball. DeSantis 0 for 1 today. DeSantis 0 for 1 today. Ball inside, 2-0. Roseman wants to continue that pattern of getting that first ball. Right-hander up on the hill, rocks and deals. Ball up top, 3-0. Triple ducks right there, 3-0. He ain't swinging. They're rolling Matt Truck down there. He ain't swinging. It's going to be taken all the way here. Ball 4 takes it inside. DeSantis takes the walk. That's going to bring up number 18, Peyton Whittle. Whittle today, 1 for 1 on the game. Ball up top. That's ball 5. All of a sudden, Rosebloom's having trouble finding it. Hereford Bulls getting into it right there. Right-hander at the set. Kicks and deals. Strike right there. 1-1. Runner goes back to first. If you are new today, make sure you did what Shanna Jeffrey did and hit that subscribe. Ball down low, 2-1. From the stretch, runner gets his lead. Not going, throw to first. Back in there easily. Rosebloom just keeping an eye on him. Ground ball tapped over to third. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes as we come back even. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Look at the kid. I like it. He looks back at the umpire and laughs at him. He did not like that pitch. That's going to bring up number 15, Sean Verderame. Verderame today 0 for 1. Whittle was not happy with that call. Fly ball, right field, into the sun. Benayan comes in. Throw back to first, trying to double him up. And he will not get him. The throw pulled the first baseman just off the bag, or they'd have had him. Great effort by Ben Hayen. 2 outs here in the inning. That's going to bring up number 4, Ryan Larkin. Larkin today 1 for 1 on the day. Line drive to left, going to fall right. 2, held up. Steffen makes the play out there. That ball looked like it was dying. Wind got behind it. It just kicked, and Steffen in track makes the out. Bottom of the inning. Comets coming to hit here in the 4th. Comets coming to hit in the 4th. They're in the middle of the lineup. Comets still holding a 3-run lead. They want to tack onto that if possible. Just a reminder, the Comets, for the team average, is hitting 320 going into today's game as a team. On-base percentage at 404, slugging percentage at 432, fielding percentage at 912 going into today's game. Let's talk about some games coming up. We got some games coming up over the next week. Next week, the Comets have 2 games that they will play. Monday and Tuesday, Comets will be out on the road and also at home in both games. First game will be right there against Franklin. That'll be at home, and that'll be on Monday afternoon. Second game following that will be Tuesday as they play the Eastern Tech Mavericks on the road. 2 good games there. Following that, the Comets still have a little bit of season left, and that'll be on Monday. I believe it is Monday with the Randallstown Rams. After that, the Comets will get placed for seeding for the playoffs. We'll let you know about the playoffs. The only way you'll be knowing when we're live to do a playoff game is if you're subscribed. So make sure you come back with us and check out those games. Coming up for the Comets. End of the season rolling in. Hard to believe it. And then we will be jumping for all those who are in here today that are fans of Preston or following for Preston. We'll kick right into Preston's travel baseball season. I think the second weekend in May, I think, is his first tournament. So we'll be getting that kicking and going. Armenis going to lead it off. Armenis then top of the order. Dean and Myler here in the 4th inning. Rosebloom so far, 40 pitches, 27 strikes through 4. Here comes Armenis. I should have grabbed him when I had the chance and asked him real quick. Tell me, do an in-game interview. Strike right there to Armenis. 2 strikes. Oh, 2. Ball down in the dirt. 1 and 2. Armenis in the top. Bottom of the inning here. Armenis 1 for 1 with a run scored and RBIs first at bat. Up there, defensive, fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of 4. Comets holding 3 on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Line drive hit hard to left. That's an out right at him. It's an Adam ball. That ball was hit hard, just right at him. 1 out. Tough play. Sometimes those breaks, they happen. Here comes Harrison Dean. Dean today, 2 for 2 with a run scored and RBI. Everybody hit up. Yes, Kay and Gloria are hitting up those Comets emojis. Make sure you hit them up. Hit them up here. Camera's off. Let me fix it. Sorry about that. That should have it. Popped up down the first base line. First baseman over in the sun. He'll make the play for the out. Jen, can I get a check on that camera in the command center? Is that good? It's tough for me to tell with the sun coming down on it. Logan Myler coming up. Better. I get it now. Ball down low, 1-0. Strike right there, 1-1. Now it's the top right. Line drive, hit over to second. Up with it clean over to first. 4-3. He toes the bag, and that'll go for the out. Oh. Let's see. Hopefully that should be it right there for the camera. I think that's a little bit better now. All right, we're going to take you a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, coming back in here. First pitch goes outside the ball. Daniel Mentz up there to hit, number 10. Ball inside. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. 2-1. Rosemoon back out to the top. Popped up behind shortstop out to left field. Steffen's calling for it. That'll be a play. There's the out. Ball 1. Kinsey hits a hard ground ball to second. Pick throws to first. Got it. And first baseman drops the ball. They say he's out on transition or safe on the air. It's going to be error on the first baseman not holding the ball. Error on Armenis. That's a killer right there and out. Kinsey is now going to be 0 for 3, but he's on base twice. All right, it's going to bring up your number 2 hitter in the lineup, Alsip. He's 1 for 2 today. Throw down to first. He's back in there. Leighton Alsip, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Tiki Man, welcome in. Good to see you. Throw to first. Back over there. Everybody, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're brand new, we'd appreciate that. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Ball upstairs, 2-0. Another throw to first. Ball upstairs, 3-0. Looking down to see if the Comets have action in their bullpen, and they do. Comets have action in their bullpen right now. I can't see who it is. We don't have a camera down there like the MLB. There's a strike, 3-1, right down the nuts. 3-1. Roseboom out from the stretch again. Runner gets his lead at first. 3-1 pitch is coming. Not going. Popped up, foul and out of play. 3-2 full count. Full count, one away. Ball 4 takes a walk. See Coach Warm is down there stirring. Looks like he's going to make a trip to the mound. Whether it's to calm him down or to change pitchers, I'm unsure. We'll find out momentarily. Roseboom right now at 52 pitches. Right now at 52 pitches here in the 5th. So pitch count overall has been pretty good shape. Looks like the coach is out there talking to him about technical aspect of his delivery and release for his mechanics to get the ball down. Infielders are all out there listening in. Umpire's making a slow stroll out to the mound like he's going to get some country lemonade at the store. He's just taking his time. They break it up before that can happen. Let's see if the Comets can get something going here. Number 3, Liam Kopajetic coming up. Kopajetic 0 for 2. 0 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He's been able to knock in some runs, even though he hadn't been able to get on base with some fielders' choices and opportunities. Right-hander's going to step in. 2 on, 1 away here in the 5th. Taps the plate, twirls the bat. Does it again. He's ready. Roseboom deals. Ball up top, 1-0. Kopajetic steps in. Strike right there, 1-1. Chris Metz on deck. The shortstop. Tapping the plate twice. Twirls the bat once. Twirls it twice. He's ready. Here's Roseboom's pitch. Fouls it straight back. Going to take out a car. Better get Geico. That lizard will be rolling around here soon. Zippity Doo Dog will want to cook him out on the barbecue. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Roseboom had a quick set. Here's the pitch. Popped up again, straight back. You need a ticket for some of those. Roseboom at the set. He deals. Line drive, base hit to left, going to fall in front of Steppen. They're going to hold the runner at third. Throw comes in. They're going to cut it off. Bases loaded with 1 away. They got him in a crock pot right now. Roseboom is on the kettle. A little bit of heat going on right now. Here comes Chris Metz. Metz today, the shortstop, 0 for 2 himself, looking for his first knock of the day. The heat is turned up right now with the Bass's gas. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Popped up foul. 10th situation right here. All the fans taking the game in. There's quiet murmur going on the top of the hill. Bases loaded. 2 strikes on the hitter, 1 away. Roseboom trying to work himself out of that heat he put himself in. Fly ball left field. This has got something way back at the track, at the wall. See you later. Grand slam home run. Grand slam home run for the starting shortstop, Chris Metz of the Hereford Bulls. He just let it over the wall. 6-5 Hereford. Coach Warren left him in maybe 1 pitch too many. Well, monkey nuts on that one. You know, it's the toughest thing as a coach is to when to pull that string on the pitcher, when to make that move. Rosebloom with a solid effort. Fans giving him a large round of applause. Jack Kearney coming into pitch. Let's look at the final numbers. You can second guess yourself as a coach till you're blue in the face. 3 1/3 inning pitch. Should be 6 runs on the board for them. 3 1/3 innings pitch. 5 hits. Actually, I got to wait for this to update. It'll be 3 1/3 innings pitch. 6 hits. 6 runs. 6 earned. 2 walks. 1 strikeout. Rosebloom with 60 pitches. 40 strikes. 19 batters faced. Will be his numbers. Jack Kearney making his way in. I've been on both sides of that as a head coach. Sides of where you take them out just perfectly, it mows them down, and sides where you leave them in 1 pitch too many. Kearney's going to make his way in here. Now, the Hereford team was showing a lot of class before the game, but they're starting to chirp a little bit now, and the players starting to go back and forth. Coach is going over to him. Hereford coach showing a class act, telling him, hey, calm it down. That was a shot by the shortstop for a grand salami. Taking him up 6-5 here in the 5th. Kearney's getting himself loose. Kearney finishing his warm-ups. All right, Kearney walking into a situation, nobody on, 1 out in the inning as he comes up. All right, let's see what Jack Kearney can do. Get these Comets back on track. First pitch comes in. That's a strike right there. Now batting Willie DeSantis. Strike right there. 2 of them. We're going to miss strike 3. Lauer's got to throw it down there. That's an out. Tough part of that inning is there should have been a second out already registered. That play at first where the first baseman dropped the ball is a tough one. A tough out because that was one that should have been easily done. That's going to bring up number 18, Peyton Whittle, everybody. Peyton Whittle coming up. Whittle today, 1 for 2. First pitch comes in. That's a ball. We're going to miss strike 1. Strike right there. Umpire was already ringing him up. He had him at 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow, looked like a close one. Catcher thought they had it. Umpire says no. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A lot of chirping going on between both teams right now. This has turned into a very verbal game. Curveball, strike 3. There he gets the call out. We're going to the bottom of the inning. Comets chasing 1 now. This is becoming a very verbal game with these two teams back and forth. Comets coach Warm calling the team together. That's a smart move. He knows the other team over there is chirping because of the grand slam. He doesn't want his players to fall into that avenue. Going to try to refocus them to get players on base and play Comet baseball. Still a lot of time left in the game. Comets haven't even hit this inning yet. That's what the coach is trying to re-establish there. Double deuces still on the hill for Hereford. Double deuces. Jack Kinsey still going to be back on the mound for Hereford. Yep. 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 Holiday down. Holiday sent down. Holiday sent down 30 minutes ago. Sent down. Sorry, I had to let Preston know that information. He gave me the, I knew it. It's kind of funny. He looked over at me. He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." Nodded my head, "Yeah." And he goes, "You sure?" And I told him who told me. He goes, "Okay." And then he starts telling his team. So I guess the source, I'm not a good enough source, but my source was a good enough source. I kind of think that is funny. All right, Bolster's going to start it up. Comets in a good part of the lineup, 3, 4, 5. Going to try to get something going here. How am I not a good enough source? Bolster's ready to go. Bolster today 0 for 1. He's got an RBI and a walk. Looking to get on base any way he can. 0-1. Nick Nick Curcio. What's up, Nick? Welcome in, buddy. Foul ball. 0-2 right there. Comets need base runners any way they can get. Yeah, nice weather today for sure. Nice weather for sure. If you're brand new to us, hit that subscribe today and help us out. We're on our way to 22,000 followers. Bolster line drive center field is going to fall short. Center fielder cruises in and takes away a hit. Nice job out there in center field by DeSantis to make the play. That's going to bring up Adam Steffen here in the 5th. And the 6th, correction, in the 6th. Steffen batting today 0 for 2. Ball on top. High heat. Comets do have a deep bench that they can go to here in the 6th or the 7th if needed. A little bit of a slip ball on the slider. 1-1, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. High cheese there. Good job out there. And that one all, keeping himself alive. 6-5 game here, bottom of 6. Ground ball, tap foul. Lauer on deck. Comets came out early, putting up a bunch of runs, and then Kinsey was able to calm down and keep him in this game. Oh, nasty pitch for strike three, and the catcher throws it all the way into right field. Good gravy. Great strikeout. One away. Or sorry, two away here. Lauer now up. Comets down to 4 outs, chasing a run. Hood on deck. Lauer, first pitch swinging. That's a strike. Pitch upstairs, 2-1. Ball upstairs, 3-1. And if the Comets can get a walk, they've got the courtesy runner who's got good wheels. They got to send him early, get him in scoring position. Ball, oh, called on the inside corner. The umpire says, not so fast, young man. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. Ground ball over to short. Third baseman's got it in the 6 hole. Throws to first. He's got him. 5-3. That'll end the 6th. Going to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back after this break. All right, coming back in. We're going to the top of the 6th here. And Kearney will still be on the hill. Kearney's still on the hill for the Comets. Starting off the inning here will be Verderame. Welcome into Jace World. Welcome into Space Mountain Dave. Welcome into both you guys. Starting third baseman is 0 for 2 today. He'll be followed by Larkin and Metz. Larkin and Metz here in the 6th. Debbie, we need to figure out for Kinsey, that's through 5 innings. That's great. 87 pitches, 60 strikes through 5. Thank you, Debbie. All right, right-handed hitting third baseman's in there. Here we go. First pitch swinging. That's a strike. Strike right there. 0-2. Kearney up on the set. Deals 0-2. Ball down low. Just misses 1-2. Quality waste pitch on that one. Right-hander Kearney up at the set. Kicks and deals. Curveball way up top. 2-2. Kearney working back through it here. Fly ball, center field. Playable for Bolster. That's an out. Here comes Larkin, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 today. Strike right there. Curveball high. 1-1. Jack Kearney rocks and deals. Ground ball tapped over to third. Hood. We'll let the third base coach get it. One, two. Line drive hit hard. Over to second base hit into right field. Hard hit single. That's going to bring up Metz, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2 today with a run scored. The Bulls have 7 hits today on their 6 runs. Catcher's going to go out and talk to him just to make sure they're on the same page. All right, Lauer's coming back behind the plate. Umpire's about ready. Daniel Metz is ready to go, the right fielder for the Bulls. He taps the plate twice, twirls the bat once, twice. Now he's ready. Throw to first, soft toss over there, just to make him wake up a little bit. Ball down low, 2-0. Or 1-0, correction, 1-0. Comets having trouble with their scoreboard right now. Ball up top. Runner gets his lead at first. Throw over, he's back. Ball comes in high, 3-0. Hereford has pitching action going on. Number 4, Ryan Larkin going back to warm up. Double action to the pen. Also for the Comets, they have Kolaric warming up. Pitch there's a strike, 3-1. So bullpen action for both teams currently. Up top, that's a walk. 2 on, 1 away here. All right, double deuces coming up. That's your leadoff hitter. And your starting pitcher today, Kinsey. Jack Kinsey. Kinsey today 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Ground ball foul off his foot. That'll leave a mark. One strike on the hitter, 1 away. Comets looking for a snow cone to twist up here. I want to twist up the cone. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. That's a tough pitch right there. He would have needed a rake or a shovel to hit that. No balls, 2 strikes. Jack looking for a strikeout if he can get it. Curveball, nasty pitch, but misses low. Kolaric looks like he's loose and ready for the Comets if needed. Kearney, 1-2. Here it comes again. Curveball, strike 3. That's an out. 2 outs here in the inning on the curveball. Kinsey goes fishing, and once again, nothing to pull in on that dock of the bay. That's going to bring up Alsip, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. Popped up in the infield. Kearney's calling for it himself, and he'll make the catch. Third out of the inning. Kearney says, I'll do it myself. Comets get out of that. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth of the inning. Comets are going to be sending up Hood, Benhayen, Goodwin, and our menace. Hood, Benhayen, Goodwin, and our menace in the bottom of the sixth. We got ourselves a one-run game here. While we sit here today and chat for a second in between innings, what I'll say to you out there is take the time. If you're watching these players, take the time to reach out to the player over the weekend and tell them what a good job they did. You enjoyed watching it, what you thought about them. Take time to reach out to somebody in your life that matters. I can tell you today going into this broadcast was tough for me. I had a heavy heart with it as my mentor for my company for a good portion of my life and also on how to live my life passed away at the age of 89 last week, and he was laid to rest this morning at 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there to make that down in Florida with everything that was going on, which allowed me to be here. But when when I did this broadcast today, one of the things that he and I always used to talk about was Major League Baseball. We would sit and talk about the Red Sox and the Orioles all day long because he was a diehard Red Sox fan. And, we never got to do that one thing we always said we were going to do, which was go to a Red Sox game together and see a game between the Orioles and Red Sox in Fenway. So doing this broadcast in the honor of Francis J. Hogan today and just reminded myself the importance of people in your life. So as I encourage you today, as we do this broadcast with these two quality schools and quality athletes, encouraging you to reach out to someone this weekend, someone you haven't talked to, tell them about the importance in their life that they play to you, and reach out to these players if you know them and tell them what a good job they did. So somewhere I hope Frank's looking down on the broadcast thinking, what a beautiful sunny day at the ballpark. Why don't we play two, in the words of Ernie Banks? We're going to lead it off this inning with Colin Hood for the Comets. See what we can do here. See what we can do here with the Comets in the inning. Hood, Benhayen, Goodwin, good spot for the lineup for the kids. Let's see if the boys in white can roll something here. Man who's got something to say about that is Jack Kenzie, who throws a P in there. Strike one up top. Swing and a miss. Kenzie ready to work quick. Hood in there waiting. Swing and a miss up top again. It's kind of tough to get around to that high cheese. He's bringing it. Really tough to get around to the high cheese. Takes a ball, 1-2. Kenzie up top, working rather quickly, ready to go. Strike three, looking. Hood goes down. Devin Benhayen. Thank you in the chat. I see that. Thank you very much. Benhayen coming up there. Devin today is 0 for 1 with a run scored. He's got a walk and a strikeout. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. This umpire's been very consistent calling the high strike. Popped up, foul, and out of play. That's going to be on top of the batting cages. Benhayen 0-2. Looking to battle. Ball up top. He checks his swing. One, two. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Kenzie right now is at 94 pitches, 95 pitches, 65 strikes through 5. So I'm not sure how much more he has in the tank. We're going to find out how deep he'll dig. Ball upstairs, 3-2. Full count. Comets need a base runner any way they can get it. This will be a good kid to do it. He's got some wheels. Foul tip up there battling. Foul tip up there battling. Full count again. One out here in the sixth. Rocks and fires. Line drive shot down the right field line, out of play. Kinsey has kind of this rock the baby type of motion. If you watch him, he'll go and step, then he'll have a little hitch, then he'll go. Popped up, out of play. Ben Hayen up there battling right now. Line drive over toward the shortstop area. Picks it up clean, throws to first. Got him by a step. 6-3, 2 outs. Real quick, I'd like to say a thank you to all the people in blue today with wrenches, moderators on our channel. Critically important to the success of what we do as a broadcasting format. Thank you to you for all of your help today. Coach is making his way out. This may be it for Kinsey with the pitch count up the way it is. He's had a great outing. It looks like it will be. Coach is going to take the ball. And great outing by the right-hander. Thank you to all those in blue. Special thank you to Debbie Bernfeld, Zippity Doo Doug for all their stats and organization they're doing, and to Monorail Molly in the Comets control room helping with the broadcast. Oh, correction. He's changed his mind. He's going to leave him in there. Looked like he was taking the ball. Coach had the ball in his hand for a second. Number 4, Ryan Larkin, has been in the pen. He is loose and ready. Right-hander's going to step up there. It's a good one. Armenis on deck. Comets at the top of the lineup in the 7th at least. Goodwin takes the pitch for a strike. Rocks and deals. Curveball upstairs, 101. 2:47 on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I hope it's sunny and happy wherever your day's going. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I can tell you that Uncle Charlie's coming right here. I'll be shocked if he doesn't get it. He either goes Uncle Charlie low and away or he's going to go the high seed up top. Let's see what he does. High seed, and he hit him. He takes the HBP. He hit him upside. We got to get a pinch runner, pinch hitter, or something. Coach is walking in here. Let's see what we got. Pinch runner protectively, I don't know. Coach maybe just talking to Armenis to give him some time since he got hit down there. Okay, here comes the Hereford coach again. So that will be it this time for the starting pitcher. He had a great outing. His teammates give him some handshakes. Kinsey, 5 2/3 innings, 5 pitched, 5 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Kinsey hit 1 batter, the most recent. 104 pitches for Kinsey, 71 strikes, 26 batters faced. And new pitcher record will be number 4. Number 4, Ryan Larkin, right-handed pitcher, warming up now. We're also going to have a pinch runner. We're going to have a pinch runner running for Goodwin right there. Pinch runner for Goodwin. We'll be right back in a minute.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
All right, so Larkin is finishing up his final warm-ups here. Reinhardt's going to go into run for Goodwin, as Goodwin took a ball off his wrist, it looks like. They're tending to it on the side. He doesn't seem to be incredibly hurt, but heck, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV. We'll see how this one goes. With 2 outs in the 6th, Comets need to find a pitch early to send him. All right, looks like he's ready. Armetis is about ready to step in. Two outs here in the 6th. Comet trying to pull something together. Throw to first, back in there. Strike right there. First pitch coming in. Comets at a minimum now will get their 1, 2, 3 hitters up in the 7th. That's the one good thing about that runner getting on this inning. Armenis hits a ground ball over to second. Up clean. Over to first. That's your out. Top of the 7th coming up. Let's do the 5th inning stretch right now. We missed that with the change. Let's stretch it out a little bit so we go to the top of the 7th right here on the channel. All right, here we are coming back in. Top of the 7th here. Comets in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming in is going to be Blake Kalarick. Kalarick going to come in to pitch the 7th here for the Comets. Try to shut this door, keep them in striking range with the top of the lineup coming up in the bottom of the 7th. Comets are in a good spot, only 1 run down. Leading off the top of the 7th is going to be Liam Kopajecic. Kopajecic, the 3 hitter in the lineup. 3, 4, 5 coming up. Kopajecic 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. There we go. We got the camera straightened out. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Right-hander rocks and fires. Ball down low. 1-1. Kalarick wanting to work quick. Fast pace, rocks and deals. Curveball in there. Strike. 1 and 2. Another bass, nasty curveball. Strike 3. Take a seat over there, son. 1 away. Put your behind on the pine and watch the game a while. Go over there and support number 20, Chris Metz. Metz hit a blast. He hit a grand slam his last at bat. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored, 4 RBIs today. He is the reason that Hereford is leading going into the 7th inning. Curveball strike on the inside corner. Curveball ripped foul. Ball down low, scoots away from the catcher, 1-2. Curveball up top, misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander rocks and fires. Pops straight up in the infield. Second baseman Myler, shortstop Dean. Dean's going to call it. That's an out. 2 away. Two outs here in the inning. That's going to bring up Willie DeSantis. DeSantis today 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Kalarick rocks and deals. Ground ball, foul. Hood's going to grab that one on the side there. Kalarick rocks and shoots it. Just misses down low. 1-1. Line drive right at the shortstop. Dean will make the play. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Comets got the top of the order coming. They need 1 to tie and 2 to win. We get 3 outs left in the day. See if they can get something going here. Dean, Myler, and Bolster do up. Great job by Kalarick coming in. Shut him down. And same pitcher will be making his way out. Ryan Larkin. Larkin will make his way out here at the top of the 7th. Waiting on the catcher to come out here. There he is, coming out to warm him up. Comets getting their bats out there, getting them ready. Appreciate everybody being here today. Thank you for being here. Make sure you get the rally caps going. Make sure you've hit that like today. If you're brand new, you've subscribed to the channel. As we go to the bottom of the 7th here in a 1-run game. And Hereford's coach is going to make his way out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, or what's he doing? Oh, he's going out, picking up some paper off the dirt. Comets need to get that first player on base. That's the key. Ball going down. Here we go. Dean coming up. Let's get that charge going once real quick. Can we do that? Let's hit that up. All right, Comets need somebody on any way they can. Here goes Dean. Right-hander on the hill. Larkin looks in. He's got his sign, and he rocks and slowly deals. Ball down low, 1-0. Comets will take it any way they can get it right here. Hereford wants to shut it down and end this game. Line drive, base hit, center field, gonna fall. No! Center fielder makes a leaping grab. Good Lord, he ran in too tight. That ball took off and almost went over his head. He gets the out. That ball gets down, and Dean's on third base easily. Here comes Myler with one away. Ball down low, 1-0. Larkin up there working quick. Myler waiting on the pitch. Ball down low, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Curveball, strike, 2-2. Again, don't forget, we'll be live on Monday and Tuesday of next week, 4 o'clock start times. 4 o'clock start times for the Comets next week. Fouls that one off into the golf course. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Line drive, right field. That ball's going to hold up as well. 2 outs. 2 outs in the inning. Welcome in, SG. It's down to Bolster to get on bat any way he can. Bolster and Stefan here are going to try to do the dirty work. Bolster taps the plate. He's ready. Comets scored their 5 runs early and couldn't get any more in here. Curveball, strike right there. Here's the pitch. Ball on top. 1-1. Bolster takes the ball, 2-1. Monday at 4 o'clock, Comets Live. Tuesday at 4 o'clock, Comets Live. Check them out. Time. Larkin's going to step off, 2-1. And for those of you that are football fans, I will be live tonight, 7 o'clock time frame, NFL Draft. Line drive, base hit, left field. Bolster smokes it. He's also the team lead in stolen bases. This is the perfect time for him to try to chuck one. Perfect time for him to get a base. All those members, load up that chat right now with Comets emojis. Try to help them, cheer them along to tie this game up. Stefan's going to step in. Bolster looks, first pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-0. Bolster gets his lead. Not going. Check swing, foul. 1-1. What's up, Nico? Welcome in. Stefan, ready on it. No steal. Ground ball hit up the middle. Steve at first. Off the bags. Stefan goes in head first. He's off the bag, and they're safe. Comets at first and second. with 2 away. Here comes Lauer. Shortstop, E6 on that one as he pulled the first baseman off the bag. Stefan hustles down, makes it work. On base percentage going up. Lauer up there today, ready to go. Captain for the team. He's 1 for 3 with a 1 scored and a strikeout. Looking to extend the hit streak here. Wants the hit parade to keep on going. Ball inside. Catcher pounces on it. Wants this parade to keep on going. Send in the elephants, send in the ducks, send in all the balloons and party guys. Pretzel man selling them on the side. They need a hit parade. Lauer pops it up behind first base. Second baseman over, first baseman back. He'll make the play. Lauer pops out to end the game. And Hereford holds on to get the win out here in Comet Land. The win today for Hereford will go to Jack Kinsey. 5 innings pitch. He'll get the win. Lost today in a tough loss of a close game and a good outing for Roseboom. Nice job of holding to both Kearney and also for Comets pitcher Kalarick on the day. Comets lose this one. Final score is 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Hereford. 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Comets. 3 errors come to hurt the Comets as well. Top players for Hereford today. Allslip was 1 for 3. Kopajedic was 1 for 4. Metz was 1 for 3. Of course, the big fly was the grand slam with Metz. Metz will get your player of your game for Hereford, along with Coe for Kinsey as your pitcher. For your Comets, Dean was 2 for 4. Myler 1 for 4. Bolster 1 for 3. Stefan 1 for 3. Lauer 1 for 4. And Armenis 1 for 3. Again, tough loss for Rosebloom. We'll see you back here on Monday at 4 o'clock as the Comets take action again. You see them out in the field there with the coach talking. Comets come to take action again next Monday at 4 o'clock as they have Eastern Votech next week, and they also have a home game here on Monday against Franklin. We'll see you next time, everybody. Have a great day.